ogni amoroso, notte e giorno d'intorno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo.
Hi sewing friends, my name's Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles. Welcome to my channel. Now I haven't uploaded in about a tad over a week, and we are in July, and my son is on his winter holidays. He's got the whole month off, so he's here all the time, and my husband got back from his trip. So actually I have the whole family here at home. So I have been prioritizing like family time and activities with them. I have been sewing a little bit, but not as much as I would, you know, when the school year is on and everything like that. So a while back I showed you a fabric haul, and I told you my husband was in, he went to Rome, and then he went to several cities in Greece. And so I sent him looking for fabric. Poor dude. So in Rome, I really wanted him to go to this famous shop called Bassetti Tessuti. I'll try to insert a picture of that shop, but it's a quite famous shop in the whole of Europe. It's supposed to be huge and have like designer fabrics and all sorts, you know. So I gave him the address, he went there, and it was closed. And he went like on an afternoon, like 3 p.m. on a weekday. It was just totally closed. So he had another alternative, and it was a shop maybe 1 or 2 blocks away. So the other shop is called Fattucci Tessuti. So I just found these by Googling and looking up online. I'll put the address down below in the description box. They don't have like a website or anything. And I think it's like just a smaller shop with, you know, nice fabric. So I had specific requests in mind. I never want him to go choose prints for me because he wouldn't know what to do. You know, he's just totally clueless about fabric. So basically I wanted some thin black wool, like, you know, like wool suiting, but just a really thin, soft wool. And so he got me 2 meters of that, and I have it next to me. So might not be that interesting to show you some black fabric, but it's so nice. Like, I'm super allergic to wool, and whenever I make like things out of really thick wool, you know, I'm just like scratching my eyes out. But this is just really nice, fine, thin wool, very drapey. So I want to make a cape out of this. Now it'll be a cape with probably some interlining and lining to give it a bit more structure around this area. But it's going to be something that's not going to be like super warm, because I don't need it to be super warm, you know, with this winter, you know, like the cold has just gone. I think I was a bit cold in May. Mid-June it was hot again. So, you know, I'm a bit late to the winter clothes making, but I did want to have fabric like this. I have never seen this anywhere, like what I was looking for. In Chile, in Bolivia, I just find thick wool, like really thick wool. And so this is very nice. Then in that shop in Rome, I wanted him to get me a length of navy blue silk and navy blue. So not that interesting to see, but I have said before, I do need some solids, and I have like colorful skirts and stuff, and I just need something nice to go on top that's just nice. And this is very nice silk. Let me remember what he told me. I think this was like 15 euros a meter, something like that. Probably around there. So just a meter, that's all I need to make some sort of tank top or cami top or something like that. And then I just wanted brown silk. So I don't have a brown top, not even like knit, woven, any style in a solid I don't have. So I really wanted a piece of brown silk because it's gonna go with everything. So these are super nice to touch and feel. The texture is just gorgeous and just drapey and just, you know, silk. I really like working with silk, although it's not easy to work with silk. When you finish making your garment, it's always really satisfying because it just looks so beautiful, you know. So these are the 3, oh no, there's one more. So So I asked my husband to get himself a length of fabric so I can make him some pants. Vivian from Stitches and Seams sent me the birder pattern for men's pants. Like, it's a really nice pattern because it's like slim fit legs and everything. And I looked there and the fabric requirement is 1.8 meters. So I asked my husband to get 1.8 meters. Now, I usually buy less fabric when I'm sewing for myself, but because making men's pants is something totally unknown to me, I thought I'll just get what it says, because I don't know how much, like the waistband, the pockets and stuff, you know, like I have no idea. So I told him to get 1.8 meters. And he chose a black linen, and something really funny happened, because when he went and he told the guy that was in the shop, I want that amount, and the guy said, what for? He said, oh, a pair of pants. So the salesman said, for you, and Carlos was like, yeah, for me. Oh, you just need 1.2 meters. So my husband, because he has no idea, he got 1.2 meters of this linen, and I don't know if I'm, like, just in theory, I think I'm gonna have a really hard time to make him a pair of pants with that amount of fabric. And it's really weird, because in all my sewing life, I never want to tell the salesperson what I'm making, because they always try to make you buy more fabric. And I've had that happen for years. It's like, they're like, what are you making? And I'm like, I'm making a pencil skirt. And they say, oh, you need 1.5 meters. And I'm like, no, I need 70 centimeters. Anyway, I don't like having those discussions with the people that sell you fabric. I just tell them what I want, and they should actually just sell you the amount that you want, really. And maybe they're trying to be helpful for people that are sort of more new to sewing, but for someone that's really experienced in sewing with minimal amounts, yeah, it was just really funny that in Italy, the salesman got Carlos to buy less fabric. And I mean, I'm sure he wasn't the owner of the place, you know, because it makes no sense if someone says, I want 1.8, and then they're like, oh, you just need 1.2. So I don't know. I have 1.2 meters of gorgeous black linen that he chose for himself. He likes linen, and I think linen for pants is really nice, especially in hot weather. So yeah, 1.2 meters. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to get pants out of here for him. If not for him, probably for Martin. So that was the other fabric he got in Rome. So then he left Rome and he went to Greece. He went to a city called Thessaloniki. I googled, I tried to find if there was a fabric shop there, but I could not find any information. I mean, I'm sure there are fabric shops there, but so we left all the fabric shopping to Athens, because then he went to Athens. And in Athens, there's I googled it. I told him the name of the road, and it's like in a small area of like 2 or 3 blocks. It's packed full of fabric shops. So I asked him to film me some footage, but that was just too much to ask, really. So he just took some pictures instead. So I'll insert here a few pictures of the places he took. Lots of rolls of fabric on the street. I just wish I could have been there. It would have been heaven. You know, like heaven for me. It was probably hell for him, you know, because he's not cool to go buy fabric, you know. Anyway, I just wanted, I wanted 2 pieces of fabric from there. And I know Greece is known for its silk. You know, it's like, I think Greece has a really rich history in making silk for centuries and centuries, you know. So I wanted, and I told him I need 1 meter of each, white silk and blue silk. And he totally forgot. He went into the shops, he was like overwhelmed with everything, and he forgot the amounts, and he got me so much more than what I asked for. So in a shop, he asked for white silk, and he doesn't really know what silk feels like. But anyway, he got me first this silk georgette, and it's very thin and very sheer. I'll try to show you. It's got that texture of georgette, you know, like that, like texture thing. It's very nice. It's super nice. He got 2 meters of this. and he didn't know. He's like, oh, this seems a bit thin and transparent, you know. So then the woman showed him some silk charmeuse, white. And now this was so expensive, this silk charmeuse. I think this one was 10 or 12 euros a meter. But the silk charmeuse, he got 2 meters. This was 25 euros a meter, so it was a bit, you know. And it is gorgeous. It's just the most beautiful thing. And they told him this is like the finest type of silk that there is, that you'll find around in the area. And it's so nice. It's just, oh, it's just gorgeous. And I don't have silk, I mean, I don't have white pieces of clothing. I would not wear a white dress. But I think a white like blouse or cami top, tank top, I think with all this silk in white I'm gonna have a lot of fabric to play with to make lots of tops that are white. This definitely needs to be lined. It's just totally see-through. This one doesn't need to be lined, I don't think, because it's not that thin. And if I wear like skin-colored, like a skin-colored bra underneath, you wouldn't really need to line this one. But yeah, so much silk, so expensive. He was like, oh, I spent so much money. And I'm like, why'd you get so much? He's like, I don't know. So yeah, lots of white silk here. And then the other one he got, I asked for blue silk, sort of similar to this, you know, like drapey thin. But they showed him another type and he just got it, you know. And this is a different type of silk, and it's called, I asked my friends, Elizabeth, Vivian, I'm like, do you know what this is? And I put a picture and sent it to them. And it's quite thick and structured. It's quite like, it's got quite a lot of body, and it's got this texture. So I don't know if you can see that texture. And look, you know, like where it's starting to fray on the edge where they cut it there, it's quite thick, you know. But I love the texture, and it's got some sheen but not excessive. I think this fabric is super fancy, and I believe it's called Silk du Peony, and it's a very, very nice blue. I love it. And so to make something out of this will have to be something that requires structure, like a fitted sort of dress, a fitted skirt, maybe even a blazer. I have 2 meters of this, so I can make 2 meters is quite a lot of fabric for me. I can make it go a long way. So yeah, that is my little fabric haul from Europe, and I'm super happy. I love these fabrics. I mean, all of them, I touch them and I wouldn't find them here. I've seen nothing like that here in the shops. I see a lot of polyester and like blends and stuff, but the quality of these fabrics is just out of this world. Like the way I feel them to be, it's just beautiful. So I'm super happy to have these fabrics, and I hope they don't turn out to be like those precious ones that I never cut into. I have a few in my stash that I've had for years. The oldest one, I think I have it from 2010, so like 8 years, and I haven't been able to make it because I can't touch it, you know. But because these are solids and what I've planned for them are things I really do need, I think I'm gonna get to them pretty fast and not just admire them and stroke them, you know, like I do with others. So yeah, thank you so much if you made it so far in this little fabric haul. And now I have a little announcement to make. Just recently I hit 2,500 subscribers on this channel, and I am super happy. You know, when I check my channel and I see the little numbers creeping up, it just brings me a lot of joy that more of you can enjoy the things that I make, you know. And I have really a lot to share, and I love sharing the things that I make. And if I can help a few people like move forward in their sewing and lose some of the fears, it just, you know, makes me very happy, and it makes my day. So I want to say thank you back. So I am going to do a little giveaway now, because I am so far away. I don't want to risk it with posting things to you wherever you are. So I just want to do a giveaway that's digital in a way. So yeah, this giveaway is sponsored by my husband. So I will just purchase any PDF pattern of your choice for the winner, and all you have to do is like this video and comment down below what PDF pattern you've been eyeing or you've been like wanting and haven't purchased yet. Just let me know what that is and what fabric you'd use to make it. I love to read all those responses. So I will let this run for a week. So you have a week to comment down below on this video. And next Monday, the 16th of July, I will do that random comment generator thing and pick out a winner. I'll then let you know in the next video, will probably be the next day or so. And whoever wins can contact me and see about purchasing your PDF pattern of dreams. So yeah, that is a simple giveaway, and I'm very grateful to you all, and that is my way of saying thanks. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a sewing tip with me ever again. Bye.
Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor.